How many morning routine videos have you seen where the person is like, I wake up at 5 a.m. sharp every morning, and then I make myself a bulletproof coffee, and then I go on to the balcony and I do yoga, and I manifest my intentions and dreams and desires for the day, and then I create a master checklist of all the things I want to get done. What else do they? I mean, you get the gist. Something about those morning routine videos have never resonated with me, and I think it's partially because I am what they call a highly sensitive person. Now, it turns out that there is a genetic component to being highly sensitive. It means that your central nervous system is literally more sensitive to changes in the environment. You're more attuned to social, environmental, emotional stimuli, etc. It's estimated that 15 to 20% of us have this trait, and it makes us great teachers, advisors, counselors. We're very intuitive. We tend to have a better sense of where things are going before they get there. And the drawback of that is that if we're not careful, we run the risk of burning out. That's one of the things that I learned about myself last year in my journey towards intentional self-discovery. But I thought for today's video, seeing as there are very few videos on YouTube about self-care or morning productivity routines for highly sensitive people, I thought I would make one myself. It is 9:25 and Chadley and I are ready for bed. If you haven't met my dog Chadley, that's him. Hey there, it's future Julianne. It's at this point that I realize that I suck at speaking while holding a camera at the same time, so I'll just do a voiceover. Anyways, like I said, I like to go to bed early because, drum roll please, I'm the kind of person who doesn't like to wake up to an alarm. I don't care how late it's set to, I do not like to wake up to an alarm. The reason for this is because I am a highly sensitive person, and I believe this is true for many highly sensitive people, is that losing even half an hour of sleep means I'm essentially ruined for the day. I am that sensitive to sleep deprivation. Oh yes, I wanted to show you something. CBD oil. So it's baffling to me how this isn't legal in so many states, but CBD oil, even the most prude among us can, I think, really get behind its benefits. It is my secret ingredient to falling asleep. In the past, I've dealt with insomnia, which is not fun. So now I try to take as many precautions as I can, including going to bed early, getting the process of falling asleep early, and using CBD oil to help me fall asleep. This is something that I can take every night. I've been doing it for over a year now, and I prefer using this because it's natural instead of using sleeping pills, which can be addictive. CBD oil isn't addictive. As I'm waiting for the CBD oil to kick in, I'll usually have an audiobook set to timer mode, and this one here happens to be particularly boring, which is great. Now it is bedtime. At around 7:30 a.m. in the morning, I'm awake. Naturally. The first thing I do, of course, is check my phone for the time, and then it's time to jump out of bed because Chadley needs to release his bladder. Mornings are when my mind can think the clearest, so I don't like to waste my precious mental resources on things like checking social media. Having a dog with a small bladder and devilishly cute eyes helps with curbing the whole phone addiction thing, I will have to say. Okay, so now I'm walking my dog. It's a gloomier day in Vancouver today. We're super fortunate to live so close to a dog park. While Chadley is playing, I like to go to my favorite meditation spot to meditate. I use an app called Waking Up by Sam Harris, and I love this app because it has lessons on why meditation is beneficial in a way that resonates with me. I really like the way Sam Harris distills convoluted concepts and makes them really easy to understand. So there I am meditating. My neighbors probably think I'm a huge jerk, but I don't care. Before I started meditating, I used to be so anxious about all the things I needed to get done. These morning walks with Chadley used to be so nerve-wracking. Anxiety is a way of demanding all of our attention, and I used to think that if I wasn't giving into them, I wasn't optimizing my productivity. That turned out to be the biggest load of BS ever because, as it turns out, even the best of us can't be productive for more than 6 to 7 hours a day. The rest is pure gravy, I'm telling you. Now it's time to head back, and I'm here wiping Chadley's paws. Then I gotta feed him. By around 9 a.m. I'm back at my desk. This is when I pull out my journal. Before I begin my work, I like to plan the day, of course. And before I even plan the day, I like to dedicate some time to creating a gratitude list. And to be honest with you, I look forward to this part more than even to the part where I'm making a to-do list. And some days I don't even make a to-do list. It really doesn't bother me that much. But the gratitude list part is important because did you know that gratitude is a form of mindfulness? It's really quite fun, and I would highly encourage you to make a habit out of this. And now here I am making a to-do list. And then at around 11 to 12 noon, I'll get up and I'll make my first meal of the day. And I like my first meal of the day to be rich in protein and fat and lean on the carbs. And the reason why is because I like to prevent that mid-afternoon carb crash that tends to happen with more carb-rich breakfasts. I've never really understood why people eat sugar for breakfast, for example. It just, is a recipe for you crashing later on. And you know what? To each their own. Nutrition is a very personal choice. But for me, especially if I'm in the zone, I have the ability sometimes to be so focused on my work that I just forget everything else that goes on. And one of the worst experiences is to have your flow state be interrupted by a grumbling stomach. That's what I like to prevent. Aside from that, I think that's it. I am curious. So they say 15 to 20% of us are highly sensitive people. Are you one such person? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you liked this video and if you didn't like it, let me know, because every piece of feedback is very crucial to me right now as I figure out how to take the direction of this channel.